Hi everybody! So, starting off by saying that this video might be really long and it might have to have a part 2 because it's all about one of my new favorite people in the entire world, Mamie Parris. She is a Broadway actress, singer, musician, kind of one of the most amazing people in the entire world. And basically I'm just going to talk about how much I love Mamie Parris. So there might have to be a part 2 because it could get really long because I could talk about how much I love this girl for hours. So, as some of you might know, if you know where I live, which would be kind of creepy, but whatever, I'm cool. So, Wicked the tour was in my hometown, and I died of happiness. So, of course, I had to go see it. So, I saw it on October 23rd because they were here from the 12th through the 30th. Yeah, 30th. So, I saw it on the 23rd, and I died. It was the best show I've ever seen. Okay, not including concerts, this is the best show I've ever seen. It's right next to the Lady Gaga shows that I've been to, and I'm about to say a very big statement. Everybody that watches my videos, so I'm sure everybody loves Lady Gaga because they're all about Lady Gaga, but if you know me, if you've ever talked to me in your entire life, you've ever met me, you know that Lady Gaga is my biggest obsession. That's it. She's on the highest pedestal possible. Love. And I'm about to say something very big. Mamie Parris is my Broadway Lady Gaga. That's huge because it's like Gaga, Mamie Parris, they're on the same level in my book, which is a huge statement for me to make because there is no higher pedestal, in my opinion, than my Lady Gaga pedestal. So, huge. So I saw Wicked, right, and Mamie Parris plays Elphaba, and she's obviously my favorite character, obviously. So she started singing the first song. I'm pretty sure it was What Is This Feeling, and it blew me away. Amazing. So at intermission, my dad looks at me, and he was just like, "You want to be exactly like Mamie Parris, don't you?" And I'm like, yeah. Lady Gaga and Mamie Parris are the epitome of everything I have ever wanted to be, and hopefully will be. So I was like totally having a fangirl moment. And then the show ended and I was really sad. I was like, and I'm one of those people where when you see a really good show, immediately you start obsessing over how you can go and see it again. So since it was the 23rd, it's only going to be there for another week, and I was like, I have to go see it again. So they do this lottery thing at the Civic Center in my town where you can go 2.5 hours before the show starts, and then you put your name in like a little like spinny thingy, and then they like draw however many names they have seats available for, and then you get like a seat in the front for like $25 instead of like 100 something. So naturally I went. I went with my friend's mom, and my mom. So we had like 4 names in the thingy, and there was probably like 50 people. So I was like, I've got a good chance. I tweeted Mamie earlier at Mamie Parris, at Adora Official. I was like, I saw like some of the cast comes out, or your cast pictures. Do you guys come out after the 2 o'clock show with like a little smiley face? And then she tweeted me back and she was like, yep. And it might have only been a one-worded tweet, but it made my day. I almost started crying. I started freaking out. I saved the message. I was so happy. So thank you for tweeting me. And I was like obsessing over it. I thought it was destiny. There's no way that I was going to lose. And then we lost. None of our names got picked, and I was just like, and that was 6 days after I'd seen it, so it was like really soon. And there was, that was a Saturday, so there was that Saturday and there was that Sunday, and there was 2 shows on Saturday and Sunday, but I couldn't go later and put my name in again on Saturday because I had other plans. But my mom told me that she'd take me on Sunday to do the drawing again, so I was like, yay! So we went at it's like 10 in the morning on Sunday to put our names in again, but it was just me and my mom, and we lost again, and there was more people for that because it was the last day that the show was going to be in town, and so we lost again. And then I went up to the window. My mom was like, I know you really want to see it, this is your thing, so I'll get you a ticket to go to the show at 2 o'clock, the 2 o'clock show. There's a 2 o'clock show and a 6:30 show. My mom was like, I'll buy you a ticket and you can go by yourself to the 2 o'clock show because you've already seen it. So she was like, I can go by myself, and I was like, whatever. So, but then it was sold out, so then I was like, ooh, because I had to go see it again. There was no option. I had to go again. I was obsessing over the show, so in love with it. And so my mom was like, we'll come back at 4 o'clock for the 6:30 show drawing. So I went back at 4 o'clock. When I was walking in, like, some of the cast was coming out, and I was like, because I wanted to meet Mamie Parris so badly. But I knew I had to go put my name in, so I didn't get to meet her. So I went and I put my name in, and then we were just standing around. They started calling names. I think they were drawing 10 names, and they were on their 8th name. And I was just like, ugh, I'm not going to win. Like, I was sad. And then they started calling this guy's name. My name is Morgan, so it starts with an M, and his name was Mike. So they were like, and I was like, oh my God, it's going to be me, it's going to be me. And then they were like, Mike, and I was like, oh my God. So after that, they had 2 names left, and I just looked at the ceiling, and I'm like, if I win, then I win, but if I don't, then it's not meant to be. Whatever, I've already seen it once, I can go home, just be happy that I saw it once, trying to, like, calm myself down, because, like, get ready for disappointment kind of thing. And then they called my mom's name, and seriously, I started crying, bawling my eyes out. I went up, and when you win, you get these buttons that says, I won the Wicked Lottery, and then, like, you wear the button to the show, and you sit in the front, and it was just, they called my mom's name. There was, like, probably 50 people at all the other drawings that I went to, because I went 4 drawings, and trying to win these tickets. There was probably like 50 people at all of those. At this last one, since it was for the last show, there was easily over 100 people at this drawing. So then I was like, well, I have like way worse chance at this one. And then they called my mom's name, and you get 2, you can pick if you want 2 tickets or 1 ticket, and they're $25 each. So we got 2 tickets, and then she went and saw it with me, and I died. I was bawling my eyes out, and all the people are just kind of looking at me with like their eyebrows raised and their jaws open, like, why is she crying kind of thing. And they had no idea how happy I was, because I wanted that so bad. And then I didn't think that it was going to happen, and then it did, and it was just one of the happiest moments of my life, because I was like, I get to go see one of my idols, Mamie Parris, twice in a week. That's crazy. So I was just overjoyed, like, bawling my eyes out. I cried to my dad, and I'm like, and he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I won. And he was just like, oh, I thought something was wrong, because you're like screaming. And I'm like, I can't help it. So I got to go see the show at 6:30, and then it was so amazing the second time, just as amazing, if not more amazing as the first time. And so Mamie Parris is the epitome of amazing. If you listen to her sing, she was in 9 to 5, the Dolly Parton show, Ragtime on Broadway, so many, and this Sea Rock City and Other Destinations, that's a great show. She is one of the best singers I've ever heard in my entire life. When she started singing, I melted on the inside. I'm like, and now Wicked's my new favorite show, and I got my jacket on. I'm like having a total fangirl moment. It's a week later, and I am still raving about that day, because it was amazing. So I just wanted to make a video because I wanted to say that Mamie Parris, I love you so much. Definitely top 2 idols of all time, Lady Gaga and Mamie Parris. Definitely. I love you. I can't wait to see you again. I might be going to Wicked again. They're in Cincinnati right now, and I might be going. I'm really happy. So follow Mamie on Twitter at Mamie Parris, MamieParris, and follow me on Twitter at AdoraOfficial, ADORAOFFICIAL. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I love you, Mamie. Bye, guys.